Hello, everyone. Welcome to the North Carolina 4-H Camps and Centers 2021 Summer Camp Season Parent Orientation. This is Dave Herpy, the 4-H Camping Specialist with NC State University. For this presentation, we will cover why kids need camp now more than ever, what we're doing to keep your kids safe at camp this summer, our pre-arrival procedures, what to expect upon camp arrival, procedures for a sick or COVID-19 positive camper, our refund policy, and the importance of teamwork. Why kids need camp now more than ever, especially over the past year. Quite simply, 4-H camp promotes physical health, cultivates a sense of belonging, teaches independence, builds affinity for nature, and teaches responsibility. What we're doing to keep your kids safe at camp this summer. First and foremost, all three of our 4-H camps are accredited nationally by the American Camp Association. This is a rigorous peer review process that reviews our operating and safety policies and procedures to ensure best practices within the camping industry. As you can see on this culture of compliance diagram here on the screen, there are 9 different measures we'll be taking to ensure a safe and positive experience for your camper. The first 2 happen at home. This includes pre-screening prior to camp arrival, which we'll discuss in more detail in another slide, and pre-arrival shelter in place, which we'll discuss in more detail in another slide. Every day, we will be completing daily health screening in the mornings during cabin time. We will be implementing small group cohorting, which is a proven strategy for mitigating the risk of exposure or spread of COVID-19 while at camp. We will be using lots of personal protective equipment, or PPE, including wearing of face masks, use of hand sanitizer, and other measures. We will be regularly disinfecting and cleaning our surfaces around camp using an approved chemical to prevent COVID-19. We will also be using hand washing and have new hand washing stations throughout our camps. We will also be ventilating our indoor spaces as much as we're able to. Finally, we'll be alternating activities, including maximizing outdoor programming and activity time. Our pre-arrival procedures include all campers, staff, and 4-H agents should engage in a 2-week pre-arrival quarantine that includes physical distancing, mask wearing when not at home, avoiding unnecessary travel, and refraining from indoor social gatherings with people outside of their households. On the right side of the screen, you can see our pre-camp health screening form. This is a new form that is specific for camp during COVID-19, and it is a required form to be completed, signed, dated, and returned in order to participate in camp. Parents should help their campers check temperatures daily for the 14 days prior to arrival at camp, and should be also monitoring for the symptoms listed on this form. If any temperatures over 100.4 degrees or any symptoms are present during the 14-day period prior to arrival at camp, campers should not attend camp. This is for the health and safety of everyone. Also, this form is required to attend camp, and any campers who show up to camp check-in without this completed and signed form will not be able to participate in camp. What to expect upon camp arrival? County 4-H camp transportation procedures include a temperature check prior to loading vehicles. Additional temperature checks will be administered upon arrival to camp as part of our camp check-in process. Campers will then move to their cabins in their small group cohorts for the entire camp week. For our open enrollment campers or 4-H campers whose parents provide camp transportation, they must then leave after the camper proceeds to their cabin and small group cohort. Our procedures for a sick or positive camper include camp staff will be trained on signs and symptoms of what to monitor with campers every day. Any camper who shows signs or symptoms of illness will be isolated and evaluated further. For a camper who has a fever during daily temperature checks in the morning, a rapid COVID-19 test may be administered based on the guidance from local county health departments. If it's administered and the camper tests positive, the entire group cohort will be isolated and in quarantine and evaluated further. Campers who test positive will be removed from camp and will require 4-H agents or parents to arrange return transportation home. Our refund policy is as follows. If the university makes a decision to cancel camp, full refunds will be issued. If a camper demonstrates symptoms of illness or tests positive prior to camp, a refund minus the deposit will be issued. This is to ensure that sick campers are not showing up for camp. However, once a camper arrives to camp, there will be no refunds issued for any reason. Parents assume all risk for their child attending camp. Teamwork makes the dream work. Please know that we are all in this together. By working together, we can return to in-person camp while ensuring the safety of our campers, staff, and 4-H agents. If you have further questions, please feel free to contact me directly using the contact information provided on this slide. My email address is djherpy@ncsu.edu, and my office number is 919-515-8483. Please note that email is the best way to reach me. Thank you for your time and attention to this important information, and we look forward to seeing your son or daughter at camp this summer.